What's up, everybody, and welcome to my TNA Destination X review. And since it's a live show, we got to be special. And I've been a little bit weak on the reviews lately through all the shows and stuff. We're going to get some reviews to you guys. I had to get the final deletion next week for several reasons, but we open up with pretty much Jeff Hardy, his nightmare of final deletion, as they pretty much, well, I guess Jeff waking up from it, but Matt Hardy pretty much was on a boat called, so now, he was on a boat and he called the Vanguard One drone, who brought the last piece of clothing Brother Nero had, which was Jeff's t-shirt. Matt thanked the drone for the piece of clothing Brother Nero wore before he was deleted, and now he was sending his garbage bag, bury the material names of Brother Nero. It's over! It's over. But we kicked off with Destination X with Trevor Lee versus Rockstar Spud versus Mandrews versus Andrew Everett versus Braxton Sutter versus DJ Zima Ion for #1 contender spot, the X Division title. And I know people have said this before with TNA always having to kick it off with some spot fest with any type of pay-per-view, even if it's not a real pay-per-view show. Well, actually not on Sunday on the pay-per-view, but either of these pay-per-view themed shows, they've always got to do something with Destination X, and it's always got to be X Division doing Spot Fest. But the crowd was really into it, I think, which was a really great show. It was a lot of high spots, insane high spots, really. But DJ Z was able to pick up the win. So you got to go with that. Hold on a second. Sorry, I just sent a message real quick. Yeah, sorry, but DJC, he got the win, and it was really great that he actually got a shot for once in a while. And I wish he could go back to Zima Ion, but pretty much after that, DJZ was about to talk until Mike Bennett came out of nowhere and pretty much attacked Zima Ion from behind, saying he was going to ruin Destination X tonight. That was his plan. He was going to ruin it after he attacked him from behind. Pretty much, camera spoke EC3 in the back, saying that him and Gallagher are gonna have an old-fashioned fist fight. Because the talking's done, it's not gonna be any talk. It's gonna be a fight tonight. Mackenzie Mitchell talked to Dixie Carter that next week, and this is understandable why TNA is gonna go back to Thursdays, and we know WWE is going on Tuesday with SmackDown, and it's the smart choice to do, really. I don't know how the views will change after the Brother Nero, very good spike next week. Do I think TNA should have stayed on Tuesdays? Maybe at least for a week and, see how it went. But in time, they were going to have to go to Thursdays and everything. So it was a tough spot. So it's best they go back to the old, ways back to Thursdays, which I have no problem with. As the Bound for Glory series, they were going to add the Bound for Glory playoffs. JB was in the ring with Bobby Lashley and Eddie Edwards. As Lashley, the underdog is not going to win. He does not win. That only happens in the movies. And he's the most dominant champion as TNA ever seen. And he's going to be the best when he takes both of those titles and takes away the life of the X Division. So it's not a movie. This is real life and everything. But Eddie Edwards pretty much talked about the wolves and everything, and after that, pretty much Lashley attacked Eddie while his promo, but Davey Richards returned from behind. Pretty much him and Eddie take the wolves, taking out Bobby Lashley, knocking him out of the ring in as Davey Richards put the title on Eddie Edwards. Backstage, Crazy Steve was pretty much still upset the whole Rosemary kissing Bram thing, as they went back to Matt Hardy's house, the compound. as he was selling tickets to the Hardy Cinema in his home theater for the final deletion. He introduced his wife, Rebecca, or Rebe, or whatever, as she, I don't know why she came down a fire pole with a baby on her back, but it was insane, as they were all in attendees, a fireman's pole, as everyone applauded them. Matt and, I guess, Rebe would say, uh, pay attention to the movie screen, as Maxwell and everyone watched them. Everyone looked weird as pretty much Matt said, I deleted your ass. I love broken Matt Hardy now. He has made this character work, and he has made it himself go over. And these segments at his house with his family are crazy, but it's great, and I love it. Bram, which kind of cut his beard, went against Abyss. Pretty much Rosemary came out then, and Dreamers looked at Bram and everything, but Bram was able to get the pin on Abyss beating him. I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see. Fatal 4-Way Knockouts title on the line. Sienna versus Gail Kim versus Jade versus Marty Bell. Titles on the line. Yeah. Yeah, but Fatal 4-Way Knockouts Championship. Sorry, I had another thing. Kim was about to get the win, but Allie had got involved in pretty much what Gail was gonna get was trying to get Allie down, but Sienna came back with the silencer, which almost is like Monty Brown's pounce finisher. It's a very heavy attack move all the time, so I like the move and everything, but I guess some people think that they didn't know who was faced between Jade and Marty Bell, but Jade is. They went back to Cameron, North Carolina, as they, as Matt and Ruby Max, as they were ready for dinner, and they needed food, and he tried to speak Spanish to the poor boys, and he said, sir, I'm not Spanish, I am Armenian. He said, wonderful, bring us the green beans. And they said, we don't have any green beans, we should bring green beans. Do not bring back mustard. I hate mustard. Matt Hardy hates mustard. So, that's something to learn. As they had a toast and everything, he told someone to take, the ticket taker to take notes, as Brother Nero will be gone forever. And as before they left, they said, delete, 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 delete. Remember, write that down. Delete, folks. Delete. Everything will be delete then. Delete, delete, delete. So, it's insane. I love this Mario thing. Delete. They gotta make a t-shirt. Now, that's a thing they need to make a t-shirt out of. Lashley was pissed in the back. You know, I want Davey Rich to be at ringside so he can watch me destroy his partner tonight and take the heart out of the X division. Matt Hardy came out then with the piano saying, bring out Broken Nero. And everything. He called him Broken Nero as Rebe brought him out, and Rebe pretty much talked about Jeff from parts unknown. He was dressed in his regular clothes, Jeff Hardy, but he kept, Rebe kept calling him obsolete, 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 as Matt pretty much, I've taken your TNA contract and it's been terminated. Be gone. Leave as the fans chanting, we want Jeff. We want Jeff. Pretty much Matt told Jeff then said, you're going to work for me pretty much now. Got it. But instead of leaving, you're going to work for me. You're going to be my personal mule now. You understand? I own you now, Brother Nero. You are now an obsolete mule, and I will break you more and more, and that you will be deleted delete, delete. So now Jeff is now in some state where he cannot do anything anymore since he lost the final deletion match. But Jeff could have just said no, but I'm sure they would build this up into Jeff Hardy. At one point will turn around and become Jeff Hardy again and take out Matt. Mike Bennett was in the back still talking about he was going to ruin Destination X until DJ Z showed up, winning a match, even though he wrestled in a shirt throughout the whole match. Mike Bennett, he went against DJ Z, but I know some people said they either put him over and Zema Ion and that, since the rest of the X division came out and pretty much cornered Mike Bennett as Zema Ion got back in the ring and pretty much got the rollover pin on him. Got the rollover pin and everything, so it's insane how it's going right now. But Z-Mayan got the pin, and Mike Bennett said he's gonna burn this company to the ground, but I'm not gonna do it alone. But I don't know, Z-Mayan, he got a win early, but he got a fluky win in a way. It was almost like a false win anyways. So I don't know how that was gonna go. Drew Galloway entered the building. Say you want to fight EC3. We're going to do this right now because we keep getting in each other's way. EC3 came out. The fans did singing a theme song, and he was going to make Drew Galloway a Scottish puppy dog bitch. EC3 and then pretty much said, "I'm going to take the high ground," but he says, "Oh well." He charged the ring, brawled with each other in a way, which got into the backstage area. Even though, I don't know, it just looked calculated. So they just had a fight, really. I don't know, they didn't have a number one contenders match, but they had a fight as they wanted to until people in the back separated them. Davey Richards was taping up Eddie Edwards' fist if you wanted the submission or the knockout tape job. And you know, we've been friends for a long time. He's back from knee surgery, and we're both going to war. Some people think, probably Davey Richards is going to turn. But it's Bobby Lashley went against Eddie Eddwards for the TNA and X Division title. The ending, let's get to that, which was it turned out to be a great match until the ref bump, of course. Lashley had pretty much got the finish and everything. He grabbed the title belt, but the Wolves pretty much hit their tag finisher. Eddie was going to get the pin, but the ref couldn't get it until Mike Bennett came after the 2 count. He punched the referee. It turned to a no contest. Bennett just pretty much looked at Edwards, and next thing you know, from Ring of Honor, which is almost pretty much his Ring of Honor theme music, the TNA debut of Moose, which people know, but some say he's the hottest free agent in wrestling right now. And some people say the only reason why Moose did not go to WWE because he had a domestic violence arrest or issue back in 2009, and I guess WWE didn't want him then. But I like Moose. I liked him in Ring of Honor, and now TNA, we'll see. He pretty much came out, took out Richards, took out Eddie, and then him and Bobby Lashley pretty much got into a stare down, but Bennett pretty much nutshot at Lashley, and Moose took out Lashley then as they pretty much went on with Moose McKenzie Mitchell then talked to Dixie, which she was in production in the back, and she said that our fans deserve a winner, and next week no one's going to get involved in any interference. Bobby Lashley, Eddie Edwards, title versus title, 6 sides of steel, which I really did enjoy this show, really, which is really great, and I'm glad that Moose is part of the roster now, so we needed some new people. He didn't go to NXT because, WWE didn't want anything to do with it after the domestic violence arrest, so, I like Moose, and we'll see what him and Bennett do. We don't want to send him up to Lashley too quick, though. So, yeah. But, it's going to be some interference in the cage match when you look at it, but I'm really looking forward to see what Moose does, and they had a lot in this show, which is insane, but it was great. And we're going to see what happens next Thursday. This is the last time we're actually going to see it on a Tuesday, really. So we'll see how the whole Thursday thing. When they go back to that. But I enjoyed it. But, you know, I gotta say, it's almost kind of... I have to say something real quick before I get out of here. I have to say, last night, you know, Tuesday, Mandrews and Rockstar Spud somewhat looked the same in a way. I gotta say that. Because I kind of got confused of who was out there, and well, even when the Mike Bennett thing came on, it was hard to tell, because they both looked exactly the same almost, with the same gear. So it was almost kind of tough. But overall, it was a great show of Destination X. So make sure you check out the review when it's posted, and I'm out.